Alright, it is the day one recap. I am 13 hours and 36 minutes into this character. I have made it to level 83. I'm in around the tier 8, tier 9 map range. This is what my skill tree looks like. I have 1 jewel. And, you know, pathing all that way. This seems like it might be a bit of a waste, grabbing these for 4 points of travel. I might think about doing these instead, getting these spell suppress nodes, and then these life and energy shield, because my gear actually has some pretty good energy shield that I'm using at the moment. This bad boy dropped, and it's just very high-end energy and evasion pair of gloves here, and it's just pumping me up quite a bit. My 6th link happened to be pretty good on the evasion and energy shield, you know, for early on. So that might be the better option, but that doesn't really matter. I think I am capped. Yeah, I had to grab these nodes here, which are not that bad if you have armor, but I don't have armor. But they get the elemental resistances here, so I did that so I can cap out, because I was getting blasted every now and then from some elemental damage. And let's just take a look at what we got going on here. It's too low for him to be of interest. It went pretty damn smooth, but I was playing with my brother who did a Rage Vortex Berserker. And because he's a Berserker with a ton of rage, he is flying. I am nowhere near as fast as him yet, because the Barracks Respite, the self-chill ring that I was planning on using, was like 90 chaos. So I take it people are doing self-chill already. Or that ring is really rare. I don't really know the rarity of the ring, but the price is pretty high. As you can see, the build is able to clear T9s okay. It's not exactly the fastest build, but you get a lot of off-screening. So it's pretty chill. It's pretty great. And I'm still using a dual Wasp Nest. I plan to switch to shields at some point, but so far I haven't really needed to switch to shields. Once it gets a little bit more difficult, I'll switch over to shields. And it should be a pretty good time. I'm still picking up a lot of gear, trying to gear up. I haven't really done any shopping. I've purchased the Wasp Nest, and that's it. Everything else has been self-farmed. And the Wasp Nest for 1C a piece. So I guess not a lot of people are Wasp Nesting. It is a common claw as well. And not best in slot, so it's never really that expensive. But it does get the job done. I plan on fucking with the Covenant. I want to try the Covenant with that other new skill that gives you chaos damage equal to life spent on the skill, and then pairing that with the Covenant, which makes 100% of mana also cost life. And seems like I might be able to get some cool shit out of that. I have hit all my labs. Boop, 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 boop. This is a temporary one. I'm gonna drop this right off as soon as I figure out how to do the blood stuff. So far it looks like I don't have any of that. I don't really know how to do it yet. I imagine they're in-game bosses and I'm not there yet. But man, I really had a fantastic league start. I found really good claws all the way through. Normally claws, for whatever reason, are freaking cursed, and it's really difficult to get claws as you level up. But because of the gambling system, I was able to gamble claws whenever I needed them. I was able to gamble, you know, pretty much a lot of my gear as I needed it. Gambling has been a big boon for this game, in my opinion. Because sometimes your drops are saying they ain't lucky. You ain't getting enough rares. Being able to gamble for your gear is just excellent. My internet has been so bad. I have cocks, aptly named because they suck the cocks. And so it was just going out over and over and over again. So eventually I stopped streaming. and I couldn't listen to music. I couldn't watch other TV shows while playing, because typically I do. I throw on some music, some TV shows. You know, it's kind of what I would be doing anyway, so I just get to do that and play video games. Oh, it's just a good time. It's just a good time playing POE and watching TV. I was gonna put on solo leveling again. I seen it once all the way through. Might as well give it a rewatch. I liked it a lot. Not the highest damaging boss build, but I think this map had a unique boss at 32% increased life. So I mean, it's totally getting the job done, as you can see. Totally getting the job done. It's obviously not the best starter, but if there was a tiering system, my brother's build would have been an S. He really blasted through that. He also got lucky and found a bunch of chaos and a divine before he even got into maps. But his would be like an S, and this would be like a B. I would say it's a solid B. And it's kind of good at a lot of things. It's good at the new league mechanic, because you can kind of just stay in one spot and throw in all directions. It's really good with Blight. I did a Blight thing, and I was just staying in the center, throwing it in all directions. It's probably going to be good for for a lot of the other content that I do. I forgot how to breathe real quick. Wash that down with some delicious Red Bull. I got a tier 7. Do I need to run that? Let's find out. I'll do one more map real quick. I do need to run that. Oh, I think I had to... Does this need to be rare? How do I look? How do I look? Is it all... There we go. Just a rare. I don't need to corrupt it yet. I need to corrupt reds. I always forget, so I want to double check. I'm just doing a basic, I should have upgraded it before doing it. Just doing a basic, like, early mapping strategy. Grabbing the map nodes, gonna build up some scarabs, a little bit of shrine action. I have no clue what these walls are for. It's weird. I don't like it. It's just like visual cum, and they put enough visual cum in this game. They don't need more visual cum. Normally I've been rocking some jamming tunes right now, but my internet has been so... See, look at that blip. Been so fickle. All I can do is play the game. I haven't done much of the league mechanics, but I did get my double claw. They're completely useless for my build, and I don't know how to get more. I don't know if I can craft them, or if they're just like completely random. So I have big physical damage hits. I hate this, because I keep thinking it's going to hit me, and it doesn't. And then this, which is cold damage, would be great if, you know, I was using cold, but I'm not using cold. Not using cold at all. I don't want to remove my graph. Why are you telling me this?
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
I mostly just wait and see if... There we go. If there's any rares. If they're not rare, sometimes I don't think it's worth it. The juice ain't worth the squeeze, if you knows what I mean. See, I mean, that's the fucking skill from Path of Exile 2. You really don't want to get used to not dodging that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You guys know what I fucking mean. So that's kind of annoying. Really want to switch that up, but I really haven't gotten a lot of those graphs. I really would like to grab that shrine first. Oh, we got a vent here. Let's see if I can clear this event. Oh, maybe those walls pump up the event. Oh, I got a wombat. And some items, dog. I don't remember there being a lot of chests in these things. Of course, I have only run them on lower levels. Actually, I'll ask. I got a fucking speed shrine. get to this thing already. How long does it last? 16 more seconds? I missed out on a cool time. Oh, I could have just looked at the mini map and it shows right where the hand is. Silly. Don't be silly. I probably ought to kill all these guys. The last one I did, the escape was really difficult. I couldn't find the fucking exit. I think I still got all the benefits, but I died before I could escape. Now I gotta craft another jewel socket. See me dodge that big fist that's coming out of the ground. I just keep dodging it, and it's stressing me the fuck out. I need to figure out how to get wither, a good source of wither. I could use wither support for bossing instead of multi-shot, but a lot of the bosses have multiple targets to hit, and when you have multiple targets to hit, this really does increase the damage quite a bit with the Cobra Lash. Single target is your biggest problem. I kind of ran that in like the most awkward way, didn't I? I like to keep forward momentum and let people follow me behind because this is a dot build. You kind of want to apply your dots and then move around, which is why it's important that you get pretty tanky. I don't have corrupted blood immunity, which means I die anytime I get it, pretty much. I didn't die that time though. I'm fucking badass. I did nothing to prevent my death, but still claiming that badassery. First time soloing one of these. I've been playing with my brother the whole time. Let's see if I can get it done. Seems like it. Cobra Lash pretty dope, right? They just kind of spring around and bounce around everywhere. I mean, I can make a stationary build with this sumbitch. Not here, not now. I don't even know what this bitch is talking about. I can't tell if I'm playing Path of Exile or watching porn sometimes when she's speaking. She's just like, oh my god, I'm about to lose control. I'm a fucking squirt. She fucking nasty, dude. I hear she likes fisting. She's really into that hand shit. Get it off me. I failed to defend her. Where's her health? I was sitting there talking about her being a porn star instead of actually playing the mechanic. I don't know how to tell where her health is. I had all kinds of health stuff I could have hit. I just wasn't paying attention. I was too busy fucking making dirty sex noises at her. She's distracted. She's just like, give me that bussy. Give me that baby boy bussy. I just can't help it. Yeah, shut up. I'm just putting these up as quickly as possible. I didn't dodge the hands. I wanted to. Oh, they got like fucking invisibility and block and vulnerability or whatever that shit is. Sometimes these are brutal if you don't read. But how can you read if you can't read, you know what I mean? I gave him something that made it so I can't hit him for shit. I'm guessing I gave him block. Good demonstration of Cobra Lash. I can still be frozen. I need to fix that. See that physical damage recoup going? I like it. I like the 40% phys damage recoup. I would have just skipped this shit, but I'm stubborn. I get it done. Sometimes it takes a while, but I get it done. Maybe I don't get it done. Fuck these guys. What did I give you? I don't see block. 30% chance to avoid all damage. 30% my ass. You're avoiding all my damage every time. Nah, fuck 'em. That ain't no fucking 30%. That's some bullshit. That's what that is. What's my defenses look like? 67% chance to evade. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Goes up to 72% with the flask on. Well, I'll get, come on, you can hit the fucking X button. I'll get, block cap soon, too. I didn't even notice those boys pop up. I don't read this. I just randomly click it. I never learned that mechanic. And I don't like reading. So if there's a game mechanic where you don't have to read, guess what? I'm gonna like it. Still have a bit amount of issues, especially when there's only one target. I need to fix that, but you know, I haven't yet. like a map, please. Can you drop me just one map? Not asking for a lot. Need the one. Just need the one to replace this one. Whoops. Teleported the wrong way. I might start investing in a single target scale. Because Cobra Lash can get a little dicey on a single target, and I'm gonna have to get into bosses pretty quickly here. Not exactly sure what single target I'll do. I can do maybe just Viper Strike. Or maybe once I start stacking... Really? I don't even have one free slot? Come on. I needed the one free slot. Once I get self-chill, I'll be so fast. I do need Divine Vessels. That's good enough. And one little spot I missed. No, I want the maps. I'm gonna go get it. I know they're gonna drop me a map. I just gotta kill all the enemies. Oh, I even got one of these. See? Good thing I turned around. Once I'm flooded in maps, I usually don't clear them this good. Like I wouldn't have turned around to go do that. But because it's early on... Oh, I fucking told you! Fucking told you. Got the fucking replacement map. I always like to get at least one map at a map, so I know that my map size is going bigger instead of smaller. Let's fix that right now. What's this cost? 17 mana. I get 25 mana every other hit. I fucking went the wrong way. I'm using this bad boy right here to give 25 mana with the hits on the offhand, so every other hit I get 25 mana. So ideally you'd want like 13 mana on hit. Oh, you got 2 extra maps. Alright, now we can be done with this bitch. So that is where I'm sitting at, Cobra Lash, after about 14 hours. This is probably pretty close to my average. I'd say maybe a little above my average in terms of performance. It's just fine for me. You know, it works. It gets you done. There's no talent or skill involved. You just turn your brain off and throw Wasp's Nest on. 1 chaos a pop, and then just put on whatever you find. Oh, I also did buy this. It was 1 chaos, right? So 3 chaos total. Right from white maps. Actually, I got these right at level 60, so I got these claws before I even finished the campaign. And they wiped out Lab 3 super easy. They wiped out the boss super easy. Yeah, it's really just a solid B tier all the way across the board. If you like the playstyle, I highly recommend it. Big fan of Cobra Lash. Later.